Trucker Dump for March 14th, 2009, Episode 3. What has happened to common courtesy?
Welcome to Trucker Dump, where you'll get one driver's insights and sometimes humorous views of truck driving and the trucking industry, and pretty much anything else he feels like dumping on you. This podcast is brought to you by abouttruckdriving.com. Resources to help you understand the world of truck driving through the use of stories and a pathetic attempt at humor.
Hello there, I'm Todd McCann, your friendly neighborhood truck driving dude. If you bothered to listen to episode 0, which was the introduction to this podcast, you'll know that I'm recording a lot of these podcasts at a later date than when they were actually posted in written form. Take today's post, for example. It was written and posted to the blog in March of 2009, but I'm actually recording this in February of 2011. I hope the sound quality comes out okay. It's freezing outside, so there's a truck idling next door. I've got mine shut off while I do the recording. I'm still debating whether y'all are worth a couple of frostbitten nipples or not. As if the cold weren't enough, the wind's blowing harder than a bagpiper with a hole in his bag. Hopefully you won't be able to hear that either. So here goes. I called this one, What has happened to common courtesy? There was a time in trucking when drivers everywhere helped other drivers out. They were friendly to each other and had respect for each other. At least that's what they say. Whoever the heck they are. I just don't see it much nowadays. Case in point, our truck is finally in the shop after weeks of trying to get to the correct location. But that leaves us without transportation while the truck is being worked on. And that is precisely why our company provides a van that drivers can check out for an hour or so. A driver may need to get some shopping done or go out to grab a bite to eat. Unfortunately, when people don't have strict rules to follow with appropriate punishment for breaking the rules, they naturally do break the rules. But is that reason enough to break the rules and inconvenience everyone else? 5 drivers took out the van for a bite to eat. The guard assumed they would be gone an hour or so. That was 2.5 hours ago, and we're still starving like Marvin. I know it's been said a million times before, but why can't people just put themselves in the shoes of someone else more often? When the evil overlord and I take a company van, we understand there are other drivers waiting on it too. Now, we don't scarf down our grub like a school of hungry piranha, but we don't piss around either. When we have a full basket of junk in the line at the supermarket, we check to see if there's anyone behind us, only with a mammoth bottle of Metamucil and a bottle of laxatives. Clearly this person needs to go in front of us. Like I said, common courtesy. Hey, lo and behold, the guy just showed up. 3 hours total. And you heard me right, it was only one guy, not 5, which actually makes it worse. He said he ate at Applebee's, went to Walmart, and then went shopping for a video game at Best Buy. What a nice guy. I wasn't a jerk, but I wasn't overly friendly either. Seriously, is everyone so freaking selfish now that no one ever considers anyone else anymore? Well, enough of this wine session. It's off to eat at Applebee's, go to Walmart, go to Best Buy to get a video game, run by Starbucks. So what's your experience with courtesy, or the lack thereof? Got any stories of some inconsiderate sod that ticked you off? Write in and tell us about it. You can leave a comment on the blog post by going to abouttruckdriving.com, typing TD003 into the search bar, and clicking on the word comment. You can also email me at truckerdump@gmail.com with your thoughts, questions, or suggestions for future podcasts. Well, thankfully for your sake, the music only goes on so long here at the end. Otherwise, I could drag this out forever. Once again, I'd like to thank you for listening and subscribing to the podcast and or the blog. So until next time, drive safe and stay out of my way.